today in Virginia. We're off to a pretty steady start, including in the traditionally slow spots. No accidents, incidents in the roadway, but the light rain may be just enough to get us in trouble before the afternoon progresses.
For the most part, when things come to a stop, people start thinking, well, geez, what's going on? And what we try to do, quite frankly, is to quantify uncertainties.
There's a certain type of person that can do this job, and they're not usually normal. They're usually a little off a bit. The people that are in that room are working crazy hours, and they're dealing with non-stop craziness from the time they walk in the room until the time they leave. And what you may have heard when you walked in was all that noise. What we hear is what we need to hear. If somebody says accident or the code for accident, that we can pick that up immediately. I don't know why that is. It's a little nutty, but we can.
There's a lot going on. At any given time, you could have somebody trying to listen to the scanner while they're on the phone taking a tip from somebody, watching the computer screen, looking at traffic cameras. It's a very ADD kind of way to work.
And you do it every 10 minutes. So with it changing every 10 minutes, you're on the fly constantly. You may be able to say that the accident is here, the left lane is blocked, delays are back to there. But the next time you do your report, it's going to be completely different, and it will have affected 7 other roads. And so it grows like a cancer.
As technology has changed, people have been able to communicate rather than just pounding on the steering wheel saying, does anybody know this is going on? Now, with the cell phone, more than anything else, people can call us and tell us, this is what I've encountered. This isn't normal. I'll call you back as soon as I find what the problem is.
WTOP traffic, this is Bob. I don't know if it's there now. Tell me what you see.
If you're part of the process, then you're not a victim of it. And that's the empowering aspect of what we do, where so much of the human intelligence that goes into the broadcasts, the tweets, the web entries, actually comes from our listeners. That's a big part of what goes on.
All right, fair warning then. We'll keep an ear on it. Thank you. Thank you, John. Bye-bye.
I got an extension.
The first thing I write down is that person's name or her name, so at the end of the conversation I can thank them by name to make it as personal a process as possible, because it really is just friends trying to help each other.
Going on 295, listener says there's one stop to the roadway, missing the wheel, the right lane under.
So I'm going to swing across the freeway and see if there's anything going on. I love the, the figuring out, okay, this is the problem, and this is why it's a problem, and this is what it's affecting, and how you're going to get people around all these closures into their job at the Pentagon, or, around the shutdown beltway. What are your workarounds?
I just passed what looked like a minor accident off on the left shoulder. We'll keep you advised.
It's like picking apart the knot until you get it all untangled.
For the most part, traffic's always sucked, I mean, for lack of a better term, but ties right in with the most rewarding thing of you've helped. And for a dead fact, if you say something on the air and you watch 300 cars all veer off because of something you've said, that's awesome.
It's been fun, and I hope that in the process we're delivering a better service and that we will continue to do that. At the end of the day, I have never relaxed and said, wow, we did a pretty good job. Before I walk out the door or get in the elevator, I think to myself, who did we leave out this time? How can we be more inclusive the next time? How can we do a better job?
I'm Bob Barber, WTOP Traffic.